live. My last live was 3 months ago. I'm sorry about the whole new change update and see what's been going on with this channel and myself. Um, I truly apologize that I did say I was supposed to be doing live this past Friday. Realized I had stuff to do Friday night. Um, I did not mean to do that. So yeah. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Laura McGarry. And before by my first name, so yes, and that's who I am to the channel. And even though if you're already new to my channel, make sure you look at the content that I have that is available to all of you. That is all friendly users. So yes. And I think this live might be just be a little shorter than usual. Um, it depends on the time and how my mother goes to bed. And I might make it at least the time of 30 minutes if I can. So yeah. So if you want to come on, that's totally fine. If you're already having dinner, you can always hop on doing dinner over what. So yeah. And my channel is friendly user or friendly actually. I don't normally don't do my lives on Wednesdays because I want to catch everyone up, see how I've been doing, and see how all of you've been doing. I have a little room update actually. I have some really great news. Um, so yes, the first thing I want to show you is my whole room change I've done. So this past week, I had a thought, and this thought has been going on in my mind in the past 1 to 2 months already, and I really want to do this. And my short dream came true. So what I did is I made a huge room makeover. I arranged my furniture, I re-decor my stuff, and I did even move my Stray Kids posters as well. So yeah, I can give you a little sneak peek if you want me to, because I have not done it live for a while. So I haven't decided behind my phone, so I'll be wondering about that. And I haven't had a pop socket for a while. It's a 2016 thing because I thought it's up in there. So here is my room. So what I did, you remember I had my, sorry about my mother, I'll shut my door quickly. So yeah. So I have my bed there, but I have it here now because I like it here. So what I did is, and I changed everything in here. So that's why I had this over here, and it was included. The day I actually, oops, sorry, I did not mean to mute. The reason why I want to move the whole thing around is I was eager to do this because I was excited about it, and so that's why. So I changed the whole thing in my room, so I'll put it back here. So I put my little shelf thingies here. Um, yeah, so I put my shelf thingies here with my stuff on it. And yes, I did get the This That album. I'm so happy to get it. They're currently hanging over there next to my calendar. So I'll show you that in a minute. Over there is my sanitary stuff on my wall shelf thingy. I don't know how to call it. So yeah. Hello. Hello. You must welcome to say hi if you want. No need to be shy. Again, I like to keep my fans to be open-minded. So yes. And those stuff over there, I'm currently reselling them on Facebook Marketplace. If any of you are really interested in instruments, please let me know by DMs on Facebook Marketplace. So it's really up to you. Um, Over there is my desk. I can show you what's my desk. It's really the same really, but I just put it here really. So yeah, I put my desk here and put my laundry basket here, and I put my bed here. Yes, I do have a Quokka plush in my bed because I took a little nap earlier and I feel a little more energetic. So yeah. Um and this one's in this sorry about my angle. In this little guy, he's actually cute. Not just cute, well cute too. Um I got him off from the shop app how you track your packages and stuff, and that's what I have. I got this little that guy on shop and I got it for $65. I couldn't resist it. I felt like sharing this price because I had it for a while. So I got this little guy and I call it Gorka because that's how Stace usually call it, but she's Gorka's Papillon, Bukri, or Drakey. Don't mind my pronunciations. So yeah. And then I put my dresser here as well. So yeah. And then moving on to my poster. So I have an Etsy poster here. I put all my photo cards in my binder over there. So yeah, my name is Laurel, because I usually say it out in public and they always say my name wrong. I can always spell it. It's Laurel. I know this is kind of hard to speak it, but that is my name. So yes. So yeah. So my I put my posters here, and I have my dream catcher. So as you can see, I switched the dream catchers to different places, but I did not put any more holes up there. So yeah. So I did switch my posters, my dream catchers as well. Um, as you can tell, this is my favorite album of all time, which is the Comet album. This album is my second. And then Chick Chick Boom album is literally my third because that was released on my birthday. Um, so yeah, yay me! I'm really happy how that album was released on my birthday. So I did give great credits back to Stray Kids, which is so I was so happy about that. So yeah. And then the last but not least, I have all my photos, my posters and stuff here. Because I thought it seems like it's kind of cramped, but it's not really. Um, so yeah, so I put all my posters and stuff here because I thought this is a perfect space to put all of it here. The first thing when I wake up in the morning. So yeah, so yeah. Um, again, I don't normally don't do my lives. I don't normally don't do my lives on Wednesdays, but I think this was pretty urgent that I should at least do it because, and the last one I did my lives was 3 months ago. So yes, do I snore? I do not snore actually. My father, to be honest, actually, my father is a really heavy snore. Because he snores loudly at night, but I'm not with him as much because I moved to my mother's house full time. So yes, so I will not snore on camera because I think it's kind of weird. No, they're not. Again, it's my permission, but thank you. So yes. I like to ask my fans. So I, I'm getting a little distracted. So yeah, that's my fault. I like to ask my questions. If you have any questions that you like to open up, you're most welcome to just put them down here if you want to. I'm most likely to answer them because I'm pretty open and pretty positive to all of you. Again, I only accept positivity, but if you have any negativity in your mind, please keep them to yourself. I do not want to carry that over to other fans that they're going to get from you or this person. So yes. I'm not being weird. I'm just being weird because I don't want to snore on camera. So I do think it's kind of weird. But I'll just oink. I'll do that personally. So yes. Another thing is I want to do is impressions. I'm actually okay. That makes sense. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Now the other thing is I'm really good at impressions, but I do like specific impressions. For example, um, patch. How about this? If you are a kid or a child from the early 2000s, you might know the cartoon called SpongeBob SquarePants. I love that show. I used to watch it all the time since I was a kid. And yes, I have seen the other TV shows, but as well. Now, for example, the TV shows I watch a lot was Henry Danger, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Suit Life of Deck. I've watched that one. I've watched Good Luck of Charlie, and etc. etc. So yes, it is pretty cool. And if you're already a child after 2020 and on to now, unfortunately, I wish you were not a kid after the year of 2020 to now. You just missed a chance, and you know the early 2000s was a great year for all of us. If you how about this for all 2000 kids, if you're here, please mark yourself down here that you know from the 2000s. 2004 actually, I had a happy life in 2004 because that is the year I was born. So yeah, um, cool. So that is my real update. Actually, I'm glad I did that because that's really on my mind for a while. So yes. So the other important thing I want to talk about is how am I going to change this as my lifetime? I'll still continue doing reels, but I probably won't post much videos as much because I'm not a typical video person when I film for videos. But I'll leave my five. I think I have 5 or 6 videos on my channel. I think. So make sure you check those videos out. I'll leave my videos out there for now. But maybe like if I want to do a video if necessary, I'll let all you know on lives or reels if expected. But if not, then I probably won't do a video. That just depends on me because that is not required to me and it's just pretty much optional. So yes, reels. I know how all of you love my reels and how you've been interacting with my the comment section and likes, and I'm liking how you do that because it's kind of just makes me more of the positivity. I'm not just saying that just to brag. I'm just happy how you just bring up the positivity to our community and keeping us safe to ourselves as well. So yes, thank you. Um, the thing is on that. Sorry. The thing is on that. I got this magnet these. I like to wrap it on like twice, and I like to this like magnet here, and I got this off from Poshmark actually, and I actually kind of like the color actually, and it matches well with the cleanse. So yes, I do love my cleanse as well. Thank you for asking. Does my comment match your cleanse? I have two actually not two. I have one white carpet, which is kind of a bit worn off since I moved in here. I'm not telling you when I moved in, but that's really too much. So my carpet is actually pretty much white, and I have a rug, and the rug color is actually pink. So it does not match my plans. Just for your just for your question. So yeah. So yeah, and I did mention about my channel. Maybe some few other major updates I'll be adding is I'll need to change my background photo. Do you know how my background photo looks kind of weird? That's my old Instagram account, and I will try to add a new one if I can. That'll be in the works soon, and I'll do that if I can as well. So yeah. Yes, it is. It is Raggedy Ann. I actually got that from my mother's my grandmother's house after she passed away in March, and can't believe it's been a couple months. I did mention about that in my lives. Um, so yes, I do have that above my bedroom. Actually, I grew up with having that, and I want it back, so I just put it out there. It's a completely support it, and I just like I want it. So that's why. And the thing about the Raggedy Anns, I know some people are like a major horror fan. Like for example, if someone is a big fan in the Annabelle movies or the Conjuring movies, I'm also on them as well. And Kelsey Davies is also on them as well. Also the other thing with the horror stuff and demonic stuff, I don't want to give an interview, but yeah, but anything for viewers to describe. If you do feel like you're going to get a little scared or going to be a little creeped out for a minute, so yes, this is pretty much my life update, but I'm just trying to recap. So sometimes there is a doll named Annabelle. It is up in a Warren Museum in Connecticut. It's actually moving down to Salem, Massachusetts this year for Halloween because they're moving locations, and I've heard that news around on the website plus Google as well. So that's why the Annabelle itself kind of represents as a Raggedy Ann doll, and that is also appearing in my dreams as well. So yes, did I miss a life update? I'm just basically talking about lots of stuff really. So yeah. Yeah. I don't like making fun of people either too, because I don't like that as well. People have their own opinions of what they do. For example, if a person likes to make fun of people, then that's their issue. I mean, I'm not saying that just not to be rude. The best way when someone's trying to make fun of you is just walk away or ignore it or talk to a supportive adult around you because they can always help you too as well. So those are my 3 advices for just to help out actually really. So yeah, I have a cute little idea. I've been drawing, not painting. That I've been drawing. I have these cute little bookmarks I'm making actually. Doing these because there's a something happening in September in Maryland. I like to do this with my mother. So yeah, so I'm making little cute bookmarks for horsey stuff and that's real like equine. So yeah, so I'm making little bookmarks. So what I'm doing is taking the same design for 3 of them, for 3 each. And I don't want to say the price yet because that might be, I don't want to go out there too much. So I'm making little bookmarks. You know, these ones, the ones I just got done earlier, is actually these ones. So I can show you a close up of the design what I did. So these were the designs I came with, and I really like these designs how I did them. It's really actually kind of cute. And a horseshoe, that was kind of a bit more catchy, but not really, because that one's a bit a little more good than this one. And this one says giddy up as well, because giddy up means you get up on a horse. So yeah. And if you wonder where I get the horse stuff, I actually did grow up riding a horse a lot actually. I did grow up on a farm. It was a farm in Maryland. I was born, well not born in Maryland. I was born in Delaware really, but I was raised in Delaware, and I really had a big interest in like riding horses and horse stuff. And when I think of riding, it always makes me feel like I'm kind of scared sometimes, which I do. But the first moment when I get up, I feel like I'm brave and I feel like I can do this, which I actually do sometimes. But now I just lost that ambition really. Um, so yeah, and I'm losing horse interest a bit because I'm not reading horses as much than I do K-pop behind me. That's supposed to painting actually. So I got into K-pop in 2019 because I want to give up my interest to something new. So yeah, the horses does not even count of that area. So yes, I was really big into horses back then. My mother had at least 10 horses. We had a big barn. We had a top and a bottom barn. Um, as I can mention about, we had many lots of stalls. I think I had at least 6 or 8 stalls in a bottom one. We didn't had a pretty big ring, not like big, like not big, but more medium sized ring. So yeah, um, excuse me, I have your this. So yeah, if you have any questions, you're most welcome to put them down here if you want. I'm most welcome to answer them. I'm pretty fast to answering your questions as well. And just for a heads up, I forgot to mention in the beginning of the live, I do have a communication problem. If you think I said something by accident, no need to fix it because I can always fix it myself. So yeah. The reason how my hair is looking pretty today is because I took a shower earlier. So when I can tell you how I do with my hair. The first time I go in the shower is I turn on the hot water first. Well, warm water actually. I put the warm water first. I condition. I usually condition my mid and my ends of my hair. I usually put the conditioner in the medium, well, here and here at the ends of my hair. So I put here, and then I put the shampoo on top of here, and I'm about to massage it out and get it into my head and stuff. And then I'll rinse mine in a second. And then after I do that, I like to rinse all the shampoo and the flakes out of my hair. I rinse it with cold water at the end of my shower. So the first thing I like to do is put the conditioner from here to here, rinsing it out with warm water, and then put shampoo on top of here, and I go and rinse it out again, and then rinse it with cold water, and this is how the results come out. So it's pretty simple. It's actually if you want me to follow it, I can always put it down like in the description after this. So yes. So yeah. After seeing your last video, what were the disturbing events? Well, the one thing I did something that was a bit disturbing was the doll actually, because the doll up here kind of represents the actual doll is in the Warren's Museum. The reason I say that is because the Warrens came from the last names of Ed and Elaine. If you're familiar with the names, that's totally okay. That is a bit disturbing actually. It's called the Annabelle doll. The Annabelle doll. It does have a lot of disturbing events and news about it, and I really don't want to talk about that too much. Maybe I can talk about it in the next live, next time I do this. Maybe I can say something about that anyways. And I don't want to like the scare interview. So that's why I actually bring that up. So yeah. And the other thing is, having a raggedy doll is really not that bad as you think of it. You can always color with it as you want, just in a positive way. So yeah. So yeah. So I do want to mention earlier that I would like to have my life under 40 minutes because my mother might go to bed soon. Because she normally does sometimes. She normally goes to bed around 8 o'clock. So I might end this a little early. So yeah, so make sure you put down your final comments and questions in here before I sign off. So yes, so again, that is pretty much lots I have talked a lot. Again, I'll be adding a few links on YouTube, and other YouTube I do want to mention is I have a whole new YouTube channel. which is called the Home of K-pop Edits. It is in my description, so make sure you check that out. I do have 5 videos out already, so make sure you go ahead to go to that channel and make sure you subscribe as well, because that will just helps us build a bigger community, and not just for K-pop section only. I'm happy to take any requests, edits if you want me to. So yes. If there is any group that you want to that I'm happy to do, just let me know as well. So yeah, I'm happy I created that channel because I want to carry over some of my um works I've done for this channel. I want to move that over that channel because I don't want to get I was about to say this other day ago when I was about to do a video, but I never did. I was mentioning that I don't want to get copyrighted for some few things, so I just redid some few reels and did whatever I want to do. Um, so I just put that in my other channel. So again, it's called the Home of K-pop Edits. The background is more like a pink wallpaper with flowers on it, and the other side would be a headset of saying K-pop. So that is my channel. So make sure you go ahead over it. Again, I'm not bragging. It just helps us help us make a bigger community for all of us, filled with positivity as well. So yeah, so I can be on you for like another 4 more minutes if I want to. Again, because my mother will go to bed soon. So yes. I did mention about employment in my last video. I did delete that reel because it had really less views. I did mention that was really big to me because I'm still looking for jobs. Actually, I've been actively looking for jobs over a year and about and a half, really a year and a half for jobs. Now I have been applying lots of jobs and none really got back to me, especially the ones in person. The ones are really struggle with me. And other ones I've been applying is really a lot of remote jobs based on the interests I want to do. For example, I want to do finance, but I realize I can't do finance because there need to be certifications and license that need to be completed, which actually I don't have that actually. And sometimes for finance jobs, sometimes they'll have like a bachelor's or a Series 65. That one's hard to get actually because I don't know how to get that. Those ones needed to take lots of classes of building up the employment, so I can't do finance. No, I've done 2 years of hospitality actually. Hospitality is actually pretty fun actually. I've done serving for 8 months. Hostess for 2 years, and buzzing about 2 years as well. So the hostess has been pretty much my longest position I've done in my jobs I've done in the hospitality industry. And sorry, I'm gonna go distracted. And I have done a little bit in the business field as well. The business field I'm currently in is this actually because this is big of it too. So I'm doing content creation, side hustle money. I'm doing that, and I'm also doing eBay as well because eBay is the other way I make money as well. So yes, so actually to be honest, I'm currently looking for jobs. If I was you and you don't have a company, I can't hire you for you. So yes, the jobs I've been looking at is through Indeed and Handshake. Handshake is great to reach out for companies, especially for recent graduates or existing graduates or new students as well. So yes. So what kind of spiritual journey am I on exactly? The reason I want to do this is I want to have my journey of spirituality big because I want to able to achieve lots of spirituality stuff. For example, Kelsey Davies is part of my journey because I have some few interactions with her in my dream actually, and she carries out some part of it, not big. So yes, and the other thing is the dream catchers are part of it. Some of my parents does have spirituality in them actually as well. I think I think my old ancestors. I could be wrong, but I do think I said it a few times myself. Even though I do talk to myself and stuff. So yeah. So I realized I was digging more stuff into my spiritual stuff recently. I've been getting lots of dreams of UFOs, incarnations, outer space, and that's like really big in spirituality. So yeah. So my spirituality is just getting stronger and bigger every time I talk about it. So yes, it's okay. Not everyone doesn't have to believe in like everything. It just depends of what your believing in every religion. And to be honest, I'm a Christian, so it's okay. As a Buddhist, it's okay. I would love to be a Buddhist, but I don't think I can. You just gotta follow your religion. Even though I do love God and stuff. He was from Egypt actually. So yes. It's okay if you don't like believe in your spiritual religion, and you just gotta like just understand and just understand it. Really, I wish I had more explanation in religion, but I don't think I can. So yes, Hinduism, sorry, Hinduism, Christianity is a spiritual type. I'm not sure that is, but maybe it is because I never heard about that. I can look it up after this live if that is the thing. Maybe it is. I could be wrong. Um, so yes, I can do two more questions, then I can hop off because my voice is going scratchy. So yes, I got this T-shirt from Goodwill. It's kind of cute. So yeah, we don't have anything else to talk about. Again, you can put your final questions on here, then I can always hop off. Again, I don't know. I don't do my lives on Wednesdays. I think I just want to put this out here, anyways. Again, I've done how the last time I did my life was 3 months ago, and this really may be like a major thing that I need to talk about. So yes. Okay. Well, I do believe the heaven and the H word, which I don't want to say on here really because I might get like well, copyright notice or something. I don't know. Um, I do believe in both words actually. I do believe God and Satan. I can say that because again I don't want to say it. So yeah, I do believe both are spiritually both in heaven. So yes, HJ. I think I know this guy, but I'm not going to answer this because I know his name and I don't want to say it. So yeah, he's my ex-boyfriend. The person you just saw that on the comment, that is my ex-boyfriend. So yeah, um, so yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say. So yeah, I don't have a boyfriend. Actually, to be honest, I'm trying to stay single for the rest of my life. I'm not interested like in marriage really. Maybe a possibility of a date in Korean, like just more like not date, more like dating wise. So yes, so yeah, okay, that sounds cool. So yeah, so yeah, that one question about the who is HJ. I'm not gonna answer that because I know who that person is. I'm not going to interact with that person because he's really my ex-boyfriend. I do not want to talk about it. And I know he is subscribed to my channel because he's trying to stalk me, which I'm not doing that. And he did move, not saying which location. So yeah. So thank you guys for hopping on because my throat's on get scratchy and I have nothing to drink in my room because it's not here. So yeah, thank you for coming on here. I appreciate for talking and stuff. Make sure you go subscribe to my new channel, which is the home of K-pop edits, and may also subscribe to my channel as well. And don't forget to hit the like button. Make sure you hit the notification bell as well, and I'll see you next time. Bye.